Всем привет! Будем продолжать проходить Max Payne 3. Честно сказать, я даже не помню, что дальше вообще будет. Я как-то играл, но все позабыл. Шустрый.
Rápido, rápido.
Rápido mesmo. Шустрый гад. Вот тебе и rápido.
¡Cúbranme, cúbranme, maricas! ¿Aló? ¡Hoy te vas a morir! ¡Nadie jode con nosotros! ¡Me tienen disparado!
¡Con la cocaína no hay pena, cabrón! ¡Coño! ¡Qué daño!
¡Ya llegó tu fin! ¡Ánimo! ¡Solo es un tiroteo! ¡Armas listas! ¡Un poco de cobertura! ¡Aquí! ¡Estás cubierto!
Что у него за пушка такая?
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Лекарства нужны. Где мне их найти, а? Вижу.
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Лекарство, лекарство. Вижу.
The boat was well appointed.
Отлично. Как же не сыграть эту знаменитую музыку? Давай, рубани что-нибудь.
And the band played on.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
Не врубайся. Откуда это произносилось? Что там такое? Кто-то сверху, да, говорит? Альда, альда.
¡Adelante, mis camaradas! ¡Vamos!
Мистер Камаладос. Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп. Я ведь чувствую, что сейчас кто-то будет отхватывать. У вас вон сколько, а я один. Мистер Камарадос. И птички нас. Ты придурок. Да хватит.
¡Estoy bien duro!
Конечно, заново. Мистер Камарадос.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
Сейчас тебе покажу, Амарадос. Где ты?
¡Parcero, que yo lo cuido, yo lo cuido!
То, что нужно. То, что нужно.
¡Alto, soldados!
Кто там выпендривается?
¡Alto! ¡No se muevan!
¡Todos adelante!
¡Alto, maricas! ¡Alto!
Сейчас тебе покажу.
¡Alto, parceritos! ¡Alto!
А я никого не вижу.
¡Denle bala a todos esos hijos de puta!
Ах ты, падла.
¡Pásame el cruce, man! ¡Puta!
Нормально. Но ты старикам даешь, а? Прям вообще. Что происходит? Кто там еще?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Puedes caminar? ¡Cobarde! ¡No saldrás vivo!
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat.
Пушка что надо, а? Пушка что надо. это да. Идеально.
I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about what's-her-name? Daphne?
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Now.
See? I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
¡Muévanse, muévanse! ¡Está ahí! ¡Ándale! Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on!
My judgment was lousy, but my hand was steady.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! I'm moving!
We can get across up top.
Not bad.
Dead men don't get hangovers! Get down! We're good!
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
No, you don't! Ah! ¡Coño de su madre!
Наконец-то лечилка.
Fancy seeing you here.
Вроде бы никого, да? Вот ты придурок, а.
¡Pilas, cúbreme!
¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Alguien mátelo!
¡Alto, soldados! ¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse, camaradas!
Как собаки лают и лают.
¡Alto!
¡No se muevan! ¡Ánimo!
Ты прям как солдатик маршировал сейчас.
¡Mantengan disciplina! ¡Y ya ganamos!
¡Alto! ¡Sí, parce!
Нет,
¡Es un
здесь
maldito
центнеры.
infierno! ¡Muere, malparido!
Да пошел ты нахрен, я туда не пойду. Он метко стреляет.
¡Alto, parceritos!
Кто еще
¡Alto!
пойдет?
¡Alto! ¡Alto!
Я ни хрена
¡Manténganse,
не пойду.
camaradas!
Говорит, ладно,
¡Alto, maricas!
я пойду.
¡Alto!
Смотрите.
¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse,
Снимайте.
camaradas!
Ну.
¡Denle bala a todos esos hijos de puta!
О, это он мой адрес. У них все путы.
¡Alto! ¡Alto!
И
¡Manténganse,
пута
camaradas!
Мадре, и пута... Всех путами называют. Ну,
¡Alto,
давай,
soldados!
где ты?
¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse, camaradas!
Чтобы видно было.
¡Adelante, mis camaradas! ¡Vamos!
Мисс Камаралас.
¡Alto, parceritos! ¡Alto!
Сейчас я вам покажу, Альтон. Ему смешно.
¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse, camaradas!
¡Chúpame la verga!
¡Pilas, judío! ¡Que te levanto con un tiro!
Какой он смелый. Мощный чувак. Но мне нужны лекарства. Козел, а? Покоцал меня, как вшивого духа. Вставай ты уже.
I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land.
Хера себе. Тут нету, да? Вот козлы, а? Жадные.
¡Para cagarse en los pantalones! ¡Toma balazos!
¡Puta, que tu muerte te espera!
¡Apoyo!
Ты чё, шутишь так? Подфартило мне.
¡Cúbrame, por favor! ¡No me jodas, malparido! ¡Adelante! ¡Adelante! ¡Toma balazos! ¡Alto ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Alto, alto!
Что-то топчется на месте и нифига так не идет.
¡Alto ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Paren aquí!
¡Cúbrame, parce, a lo bien!
¡A la orden! ¡Alto ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Quédate ahí! ¡Ya llegó tu fin!
¡Vas a chupar plomo, malparido!
¡Prepárate a morir!
¡Nadie jode con nosotros!
С последней пулей как раз в самый раз.
¡Te vas a morir, hijo de puta!
Давай, ладно. Чё? Это дробаш. Ёпарасте, нахрен он мне нужен. Опа-па-па-па-па. Шустрый. Это кинотеатр. Какой латышка какая, да? Козёл, а? Козлина паршивая.
¡Ya llegó su muerte, malparido! ¡Adelante ahora mismo!
Аневризму. Он все эти, как его, все болезни перечислил, да?
My own private welcoming party.
Скучаю об аневризме. О, это паника.
¡Lo hago una memoria!
Давай.
¡Ah! ¡Te mataré, desgraciado!
¡Cúbrame!
¡Hijo de mierda! ¡Te vas a morir, la chimba!
Mierda. Хорошо.
¡No hay salida! ¡Vas a chupar plomo, malparido! ¡Cúbreme! ¡Correa!
Все что ли?
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
Эти обезьяны поубивали всех людей. Всех простых безоружных людей.
This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max.
Жесть.
Want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause?
Словно проститутку использовали. Бедный Макс Пейн. Вот что алкоголь с людьми делает.
And I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Tá pesado pra caralho, ele tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu um boi.
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better off.
Чё? Он взял лифт и едет туда. Его прям в этом лифту должны расстрелять.
Upstairs.
Странно. Хэш.
É a mesma coisa.
Quê?
Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar. Saco cheio.
Atacar! Porra!
Успокойтесь, ребятки, вы чё?
Matei um filho da puta! Mete fogo nele! Não se meta nisso! Merda!
Вот придурки. И ты придурок, Макс Пейн. Раз себе сделал этот, как его, глушак. Один хрен они будут стрелять. Блин. Ладно. Эта штука мне понадобится. Нет. 4 всего-то. Это же гранатомет. Шутишь, что ли? Знаешь как? Чё, все что ли?
Cuidado, ele está...
Чё, теперь надо когти рвать. Все. Все. Давай. Тихо. Да. Как они орали-то, а? Я понял. Я понял.
Acerta ele! Granada no seu rabo, desgraçado!
Ты, блин.
Fui atingido! Ele me atingiu!
melhor do que isso, seu cuzão, pra me matar!
И говорит, зачем, говорит, я пошел, говорит, в эту армию, говорит. Лучше б дома сидел. Ну, вообще,
Ai, caralho! Acabou a brincadeira, porra!
как же там моя мама, говорит. Она, наверное, обо мне беспокоится. Но я вообще-то не умею переводить с бразильянского, с бразильского языка.
Vai, tá esperando o quê? Vai em frente!
Но могу представить. Говорит, слушай, чувак, ты не
Vai ver se eu
стреляй
vou te
меня.
matar, seu
Я
cuzão!
бросил
Você vai morrer
оружие.
por isso,
Ладно, я поверю тебе. Я тебе поверю. Я тебе поверю, скотина.
Você vai ter que fazer melhor do que isso, seu
Говорит,
cuzão, pra
это,
me
говорит, не я
matar!
в тебя стрелял, говорит. Однако. В чем дело? Кто там еще хочет под раздачу? Ладно, все. О-о-о-о. Чё? Никогда. Ладно. А куда нам надо? Туда что ли?
Droga! Droga!
Да ёпарасты. Не надо так шутить. Зоханом. Вот это вот.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
А вот это вот.
Você tá com medo, cuzão? Devia ter me matado, filha da puta!
Call it evidence for De Silva.
Это, блин, прям так и знал, что там.
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
Так, я понял, понял. Слабенько долбануло, да?
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Прям башкой об стену. Ты чё, дурак?
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crush of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait, I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was Da Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Deve estar tudo certo. O que você acha que eu tô fazendo? Você sabe o que aconteceu a última vez. O Neves não quer mais um erro. Tá tudo aqui, meu. Então vamos lá, crianças. Já perdemos muito tempo aqui. Porra!
Это бронированные пули, ни хрена себе, с одного выстрела уничтожают.
posições!
Porra do caralho! Todo mundo! Chupa, filho da puta! Pare, por um momento! Mete a mão, você está seguro! Vai seguir! Não desistam! Fica aí!
Todo mundo! Você não vai sair daqui, seu merda! Mantenha as posições!
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going. There it was, the soundtrack to my life. And, for a few seconds, came harmony. Finally.
А где аплодисменты? Вот я ему похлопаю. Вот так вот. Так какого хрена? Я сказал это, значит это. Ты чё, шутишь так, да? Ну ладно. Шути. Без патронов.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho!
No,
Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Чего? Все другим цветом каким-то стало. В чем дело?
Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Так, секундочку. Вах! Не понял, что это за каталка такая. Ящик с боеприпасами. Что-то какая-то тишина.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground. so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use. Call it evidence for De Silva. I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up. I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ouvi. Ninguém sai desse prédio até esse cara tá morto, hein?
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open. It was time to see what VIP treatment awaited me on the penthouse floor. Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now. That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Vai, vai, rápido, rápido, vai!
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried!
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right!
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Не понял. А чё, время было какое-то? Да ладно тебе.
City was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there, it wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, mano.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso.
Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai se fuder, que vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz aqui que você vai acontecer, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí!
Eu vi uma outra versão. Nós vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou.
Chega aí.
Valeu, amigo.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him! Answer him! What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing
Hit
here?
me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on. knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once, the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada a ver com aquilo. Eu te prometo, cara. Tua última chance. Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que teve um apagão. Isso é tudo que eu sei. Você tá querendo isso, chega.
Don't believe it. It's Mr. Have a Nice Day guy. She ain't gonna help me. Just my fucking luck.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, it seemed I was too. The security switch had to be in that booth. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell. And no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Тогда заново. Я понял.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out. I had to keep moving.
Porra, você tá tentando fazer?
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes. Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem. Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Fogo! Ataca essa putada, cacete! Copiei, porra! Deixaram ele me pegar, seus...
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. I saw the elevator doors were open. If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Preciso de cobertura! Eu fico de olho em você! Que nada! Já passei por situação.
Até eu ali, pá.
Larga a arma, seu cuzão!
Рано включил, блин.
Isso não é nada!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone. Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine. I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Хорошо, меня прожило.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. That would have been too easy. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. This was a waste of time. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique. There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system.
Пленка, говорит, пленка.
Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker. I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Куда мне надо идти-то, я не пойму.
Vamos sair daqui! Tá foda essa porra! Preciso de cobertura! Vou tirar dele! Morto!
Какие вы хитрые, а? Хотели меня.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Я не люблю вот с этим. А есть что-нибудь другое? Ладно, хрен с ним.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Двигайся. Он не хочет.
Você atira feito um viadinho, seu trouxa!
Viadinho, seu trouxa. У них такой говор прикольный.
Aproveita seu último suspiro!
Черепаха. Все что ли? Че я моя? Что, вы подзарядились, да?
Tô caindo fora! Me dá cobertura!
Не понял, кто это? А я не понял ни хрена.
Atira, Volks! Atira!
pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best. They had their body armor, I had mine.
Почему с этой стороны? Как мне переиначить? Как переиначить? О, сука.
Atirem neles! Atirem neles! Eu te dou cobertura! Mude de posição! Segue em frente! Pega ele! Você vai se fuder junto comigo! Tem cobertura aqui, E aí, como você está?
Да ёпарасты, почему у меня с этой стороны? Вот с этой должно. Вот, все правильно.
Vai, avança! Pode ir, vai, porra, vaza!
Как же переключить, блин, слева направо? Почему у меня вот с этой стороны? Ладно, хер с ним. Не будем обращать внимания на это. Такой вышел, как, блин.
It felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
Да ладно вам.
Continue atirando! Continue atirando! Tente quando eu estiver na posição! Tira esse cara daqui, porra! Ao meu sinal, vamos!
Entra aí!
Вы из меня делаете наркомана. Почему я, блин...
Não me mata, não me morre!
Это не дергайся нафиг у меня. Он же поднял руки, зачем я в него выстрелил? Ну, придурок, блин. Зачем я в него выстрелил? А он был с оружием. Вот и все.
Deita ele! Aqui, agora!
Стоять. Управление. Клавиатура. Так. Выстрелить. Так. Какой ракурс? N, то есть Х, N, да. Во, наконец-то, ёпарасте. Давай, давай, дружочек.
Vai, ô cuzão!
Ты придурок, а?
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Mine.
Puta que pariu! Pra vivo, velho! Pega ele! Vamos! Vai, avança!
Vamos, vamos! Pode
Pega
pegar
ele,
ele, porra!
porra! Vamos acabar com essa merda agora!
Vamos indo!
Se tiver na
Beleza,
mesa,
rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Me dê proteção!
Vamos lá, moçada!
Me dá cobertura! Não se eu, não!
Ninguém se mete com a
Me pegou! Preciso de ajuda, caralho! Vem logo!
Vai ver, atira nos caras! Vai ver, atira!
Preciso de cobertura!
Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Do you? You should know when to walk away! Do you even know what you're getting for? I'll think of you when I get my promotion! Crazier than I thought! Silva!
Как так?
To go and spoil it! I hope it wasn't worth it!
Попался. Супчик. Хватит уже долбиться, возьми пулемет.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Там же пулемет.
Becker! Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club.
Hey! Parado aí! Parado!
My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Now that I made it through check-in, come on, you bastards.
Здесь отыграл. Три баночки нафигачил.
Ah!
Бляха-муха, и долго эта игра будет продолжаться? Ёлы-палы, что я натворил?
Sigam adiante!
Нахер он нужен, этот автомат? В этот раз лучше.
Corre, corre, corre!
vivo! Aproveita seu último suspiro! Vamos te matar!
Felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
Traga esse traseiro aqui, eu te dou cobertura! Sigam adiante! Nós não vamos sair daqui enquanto ele não estiver morto! Cala a boca e preste atenção! Distraiam ele para que eu possa... Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou! Droga! Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou! Me ajudem!
Он кого-то звал. Гора, говорит, Гора, помоги мне.
Você tá cego, porra!
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. Nothing was happening back here. I had to get to where the action was. There were Ufe all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need.
А вот это уже без всякой там светилки. Кто там мявкает? Ёпта.
Ah, não tem como você sobreviver! Não me importo com essa merda! Você não passa de um cadáver pra mim!
Devido a uma emergência, solicitamos que, por favor, se dirijam até a saída mais próxima.
Esta é uma área de segurança. Estacionar nas zonas vermelhas não é permitido.
Atira, camarada! Atira! Puta porra! Me dê cobertura!
Eu tô te dando cobertura e proteção! Tem que ter justiça nessa merda!
Em caso de emergência, por favor, mantenha calma e se...
Vou mudar de posição! Me dê cobertura!
Vai, meu segundo!
Você está...
Ух ты, блин.
Vou te matar!
Devido a uma emergência, não há estacionamento permitido nas dependências do aeroporto.
How'd you get those things past the TSA?
Vai! Vai! Eu vou te fuder, seu filho da puta!
Just perfect. Grenades.
Foda-se, cuzão! Seu caramujo!
Por favor, dirijam-se até a próxima saída e guardem maiores instruções de como recuperar sua bagagem.
Atirou em mim!
Irão atrasar 20 minutos. Mantenham suas bagagens em mão. Esta é uma área de segurança. Estacionar nas zonas vermelhas não é permitido.
A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. rather not be blown up today.
Seu filho da puta!
Maybe they were in the next terminal. I'd keep looking until Victor sent me a postcard from Miami.
Todas as bagagens estão sendo obtidas. Por favor, dirijam-se até a próxima estação.
Prontos!
Vai, atira nele!
The tram to the next terminal was down the escalators.
Bebida alcoólica não é permitida nesta área. Violadores estarão sujeitos à prisão.
Какой-то, блин, терминатор.
Atenção, senhores passageiros. Os voos irão atrasar 20 minutos. Mantenham suas bagagens em mãos.
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on.
Что это такое? А, херня.
It looked like they'd cut the power off in the office at the end of the platform. That was where I'd get it running. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
lutar contra o exército! Não, filho da puta!
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
Son of a bitch!
Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
Ai, isso não tá cheirando bem!
Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express.
Estou a caminho! Estou a caminho!
Você não pode me parar!
I felt like I'd missed out on the joke. And it was a real good one. Come on.
Você tem condições de reagir?
The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Tenha uma boa viagem, senhor. I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker!
Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Atire e dê cobertura! Vai, 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 George! Isso não vai lhe parar!
Ладно. Так. А тут сохраняться можно? Так. Перезагрузить контроль. Не надо. Тут контрольные точки. Ладно. Тут мы остановимся. Ну нахер. Или все-таки отработаем тут?
what you've become, Mr. Payne. Another fucking terrorist. How many more of your clowns you gonna send to their deaths? You're busy on another man's bull, Max. No one expecting you to be here, Max. Still merda.
They ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker.
Вот так вот со спичками нельзя играть.
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
I'm in, just drive the fucking car! Go!
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close! Guys are running in over on the right! Over on the right! Come on! Don't give up! Come on! We've got a flight to catch! It's not going to take off without us! The car! That about sums it up. They're blocking the runway. Shit! This isn't good. We're driving into it. I'm normally a behind the gas kind of cop. If only I've been one of them too. Don't look good! Don't worry. Border's closed. That's them! Asshole! Your career's coming down with that plane! Let's get it over with! Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk.
You'll walk with a limp!
Police's Special Forces unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation is underway. Local residents expressed outrage, saying they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark in some places, but it's sunny everywhere else. Over to Marisol with the weather.
Это что, его деньги? Сейчас, наверное, в данный момент должна музыка играть. Но я же всю музыку отрубил. Наконец-то я ее прошел. Ёлы-палы. Наконец-то. Ну и теперь у меня в коллекции Max Payne 3. Всем пока. Всего хорошего вам. До новых встреч.